Alright, so guys, what we're going to do right now, we're going to revise articles a little bit, and your task will be to complete the questions with the articles. Individually, you've got about like just a minute. Ready? Yes? Okay guys, let's take a look. Yeah, so here are the answers. Yeah? Everything's okay?
Yes.
Right, so almost. Yeah, so
I just like
at the night?
No, a queen, but no, I think it sounds Spanish.
A queen. Well, no, guys. Usually with titles like the queen, the president, the prime minister, we use article that.
I understand it's
global.
Yes,
Okay.
it's
Unique.
particular
Where is the
queen,
Black
but
Sea? Where is the Black Sea?
Seas, oceans, rivers, always with article that.
what?
All the time, yes. It's coming. Plural, yeah? Plural name of the country. Plural name. Okay, so guys, I will ask you to work with your partners and discuss these questions. Yeah, you've got about 5 minutes. Yeah, English. So just can you remember your surnames?
The whole world at all.
Sometimes I wanted to very different professions, from teacher to Animal doctor.
Okay, anyway. What about you?
When I was a child, I drank Congo, and when I was very young, and sometimes I almost reached 4 years old. My parents The last time I went to the station was this summer. I went to
Actress?
for just 2 days with my girl best friend, and I really enjoyed Postman.
What about one?
Postman?
Why?
I don't know. I like it
Very like mystery. She's trying to read her music when she plays singing. No, like
Very bad.
after that, this was
Нестандартно.
I don't think about
Hello, hello, come in. Hey, Richard, anything you like?
I know that England has so many basketball.
And this year I want to saw a cartoon your Mars will be this cartoon. It will be interesting. I think it's funny. Yes.
But I don't do it at now.
So in the very busy. The last time you really have it's not my problem. Every summer.
Guys, 1 more minute. 1 more minute to finish.
What you dreamed about? What job? What do you want to work? Space woman.
Как это? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you guys. So, tell me please, tell me please, when do you usually do your homework?
In the evening. Maybe in the morning. In the morning.
In the morning before the class. Okay. You're not really repeating. Yeah, when you repeat, that's, for example, apple, and you say apple. Tomato, you say tomato. That's what we call repeat, but you revise. Revise, or you can say recycles the materials. Yes, revise or recycle. Okay, okay. So in the morning or in the evening. What about today's homework?
Really?
When did you do it?
Yes. Yesterday.
Yesterday. Okay. Did you check yourself?
Yes.
Okay. Your questions?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why not? I told to check. I asked to check. We've got the keys. So the lesson we just discussed.
Oh,
Yep.
can I ask you about task tips? Task 5. Sentence 4. Why we can't use the Buckingham Bells and the Big Ben? It's the unique things, I think.
Well, yeah, but still, not all of them are used with articles there. Yes, it's just like how we call it proper name. Yeah, so that's fine. No articles needed.
Because I think we must use them.
No, not in all the cases. Yeah, not with all those buildings. Yeah, so how to know whether you need to use or not? You may just like Google this object. Yes, and you will see how it's described in Wikipedia with article that or without. Yeah, so that's what we may do when we talk about all those buildings.
Maybe something sweet. Another day, it's a doctor, like, it's a doctor, some special doctor, or why is that?
Well, so actually, I would really use article F. Keeps a doctor in general. Maybe if we use article that, so we may talk about our family doctor, yes, or something like that.
Because I used the air, but I saw.
Checked, yes, and again that's articles.
It was there.
So basically we may explain it by saying that we're talking about our family doctor.
No?
No. Sorry, I don't. Close window? Yes, sure, you may. Yeah, guys, any other questions?
Task 3, sentence 5. I love reading historical novels.
Yes.
I love reading the history novels.
No. Without that. In general. Not these particular historical novels, but in general, that's your favorite genre. Yes. Anything else?
What is Danube?
That is a river, and we
Okay.
translate it like Dunai.
Yeah.
It's
Dunai, yes.
because I didn't know what is it, so
You just guessed, yes?
yes.
Yeah, again, if you're talking about geographical features and you don't really get what that, you may just Google it and get the translation, yes?
Yeah.
Because, for example, do you know how they call the capital of China in English?
No.
Beijing. But we call it Peking.
Beijing.
Yes, so, again, if we're talking about geographical features, just check, and that's it. Right, anything else?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. It means no, yes?
No.
Because that's anything else? Okay, right. So guys, I've got a little bit more questions for you to discuss. So together in your pairs, yes, and when Ksusha comes back in a group of 3, discuss the following questions.
I usually use the what is that? How many pages have you read? How long has you read?
Right.
Okay, what's about you?
I'm doing
Interesting.
I'm almost done. I'm on the 100th page now.
Yeah.
I'm reading this other book I read, and this book has 3 parts. Yes, I read. Now I'm in the half of the last book. Yes, I read 2.5. Maybe. Yes, interesting part of the when you get more when you read more, it's more sad. Yes, I'm watching Mentalist and I feel so
During four 3 months. 4 3 months.
Now I want 2 seasons now. There are 4 seasons. I've been watching 2 jars. Per day once. What do you like for the rest of the there is some fun situations, I think, because I also have a juristic bachelor's degree, and there's interesting situations
I don't know how. I like genre which what's called here?
Which is your hobby now?
Watch.
Today I also watching
Can I say I don't watch?
I'm not watching.
I'm not watching.
So either present simple, I don't watch, or present is I'm not watching. Yeah, but choose one. Yeah, those do not mix them together. Okay.
This place funny. Last Sunday I also be on his speaking club. It was interesting. We were speaking about lies, what kind of lies we can use in our life. Yes, and I heard interesting that lies can be white, yellow, red,
Guys, 2 more minutes.
green, and black.
And the situation will be always terrifying. Everybody likes. So if you want to go, haven't had time, enough time.
Что нравится?
Finished?
Today, how many hobbies?
All my life. I had hobby all my life.
Yeah, I have had a hobby for the whole life. Yeah? Finished? Yes. Okay, right, thank you. So guys, tell me please, are you watching any TV series?
Yeah.
Yes, good. So how many episodes have you watched?
More than 2 seasons.
Okay, but can you give me the full sentence?
I have watched more than 2 seasons.
Okay, how long have you been watching it?
I have been watching it about 1 month.
For about 1 month. Okay. Yeah, so the same situation we've got about the books. Yeah, I've read 50 pages. I've been reading for 3 days. Yeah, so tell me please guys, in the first case, I've watched, what tense do we use? Present perfect. Okay, if we look at these tense, any ideas? Present perfect continuous. Yes, because as we can see, yeah, we also have here have been. Yeah, that's how we form present perfect, right? But ing ending tells us that that is continuous. Yeah, so we're going to discover how these two sentences are different. So what I will ask you to do. Each of you will get a copy with different examples of present perfect and present perfect continuous. And your task is the following. Together with your partners, you analyze the examples, and under each example, you answer a couple of questions. Okay, so when you get the copies, you will see what kind of questions, what kind of examples I'm talking about. Yeah, and so. You're talking, guys. You're not doing that individually. You're discussing with your partners. No. The question under
Yes. Yes, but it's the second sentence. It started for
8 years ago. So do we know when it started?
Yes.
Yes, 8 years ago. Yeah, we do not know maybe like really specific date, but 8 years ago, it's more than enough. Yes. Okay. Can you see me in Green Forest?
Okay. Yeah.
Am I still teaching? Yeah.
I don't remember when we used
Duration.
Someone starting.
I'm sorry, I just didn't hear, so I cannot say is it a good idea or a bad idea. But we will discuss everything, don't worry.
Second, how many pages do you read? Can you show
just finish that.
Yeah,
Let's talk about CD. Where do we have
maybe it's for all.
and we have
In first sentence, we don't know when it was down. Second sentence,
Short time, like 3 hours.
it's
Consist on which part?
When we talk about fact, we use perfect or simple.
We'll discuss. What kind of fact you're talking about?
Любовь. Ну вот я спекла пирог.
English.
I, ну так тут же ж, I baked a pie.
Well,
I have baked.
past simple if you say when.
Yeah.
I baked a pie in the morning, yesterday, last week, and past simple. But if you just talk about like result as a fact, don't say when it happened, present perfect. Yeah, that's what we discussed with you at our first lesson. Guys, last minute?
Yeah.
Yes, actions in the past tense. There we can show which time or where in the evening or in the morning. Then we can show.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Yes. So, what can we say about sentences A and B? Which of them shows result and which shows the duration? A duration, B result. Yes, I say I've read 50 pages. Yes, and I've been reading for 3 days. Yeah, so when I say I've read 50 pages, is it important how much time I've spent on that?
No.
2 days, 3 days, a week? No, nobody cares. The most important thing for us, 50 pages. Yes, and it's not important how much time I've spent on that.
If I will say I have been reading these 50 pages
For 3 days, yeah, then of course. Okay, I've been reading for 3 days, that is duration. Again, is it important for us how many pages we've covered?
No.
No, so 3 days, that's what we would like to know. And if we're talking about result, we use, which one is that? Present perfect. If we talk about duration, present perfect continuous. Yeah, so we know that when we talk about duration, we use such words as for and since. Yeah, so let's change. I've been reading it since.
I take it to the
I took it in the since yesterday. Yeah, since Tuesday. Yes. No. If we change this one.
Can
Yes,
you say
very
since
good.
last week?
Since Tuesday, yeah, like for 3 days. Okay, good. Now let's take a look at another pair of the sentences. Do we know when both of them started?
Yes.
Yes. So when did the first action start?
September 2011.
2011. What about the second one?
8
Years ago. Are they still going on?
Yes.
Yes. Because if the actions finished, it is past. Yeah, past simple. No connection with now. If the actions are still going on, these are present perfect, simple and continuous tenses. Now, the most interesting question, guys. What's the difference? If in both the situations we know that action started in the past, they're still going on, that's duration. Why present perfect in the first one and perfect continuous in the
Because
second?
for no, we cannot use it in
when start.
form. It's state word.
State verb. No matter how detailed our information about the start is, state verb. I will show you one more example, you will see. Do you have a favorite music band? Yes. Okay, so Nastya, when did you start listening to your favorite music band?
It's I have been listening System of a Down.
Oh, okay.
For 4 years.
For 4 years. Yeah, so we may change, yeah, since 2015. Yeah, so I've been listening to System of a Down for 4 years. Yeah, so duration, right? But we may say that as far as Nastya listens to this band, she likes it. Yes? That's quite logical, yeah? We do not listen to the bands we don't like. Right? So we can say that I've liked this band. Yeah, it's the same story. For 4 years. Or since 2015. Yeah, so listen, that's an action. Yes? Action. And like, it's a state. Yeah, so basically, as Vasily said, our main difference in this sentence is that we are working with a state verb, which we never use in continuous. Even though that's duration, guys, no, we still use present perfect. Yeah, so the same situation, yes, what we can say about us. We've been studying together for 3 weeks, right? Can we make a sentence about us using any of the state verbs? We have, and it is known, yes, known each other. Yes, you don't use it in continuous. We have known each other for 3 weeks. Yes. So again, remind you about state verbs. Believe, know, like, cost, yes, taste, smell. Yes, so all those feelings, emotions, brain work, yes, understand, think, yeah, and so on. Okay.
There is exception.
Okay. let's not talk about exceptions right now. Okay, may I clean the first example about reading, yeah? Okay, and clean. Alright, and finally guys, the last situation. In which case do we know that action happened a short time ago? E or F?
F.
Short F.
F. Why F?
Because kitchen is dirty now.
Yes, exactly. So, tell me please guys, when you cook, yes, you finished cooking, how much time do you wait till you start cleaning everything in the kitchen?
Short time.
No, depends, yeah, but usually it's not a very long time. Yeah, so, and if kitchen is still dirty, it means that you have just finished that activity, right? And you still haven't got any time to start cleaning. So we're talking about recently finished action. We have some visual result, dirty kitchen, yes, and we describe it with present perfect continuous. And in the first case, I've baked a pie. We are talking only about result. Do we know when the person baked it?
No.
Not really, yes. So, for example, somebody can visit me in the evening and I can say, I baked a pie. When? Maybe 5 minutes ago, maybe an hour ago, maybe in the morning. And as far as I've been waiting for you, I haven't eaten it yet. A month ago, yay, it's still tasty. Okay, now tell me please, yeah, so both of the things, a pie and a dirty kitchen are some kind of results, right? But which of these results we wanted before we started cooking?
Pie.
A pie, of course, and dirty kitchen, that is like side effect. Yes? Yeah, so nobody wants to have a dirty kitchen. Yeah, but that's how it usually happens. So, if we want to show our result, we use present perfect. If we want to show a side effect and explain why we've got this dirty kitchen, we use present perfect continuous. So I will give you one more example. Yeah, so if you want to wash a car, what result do you want?
Clean car.
Clean car, that's obvious. Yeah, so if I have the result, my car is clean. Yes, so how can I describe this action?
I have
I have washed, I have washed my car. Yeah, so that is your, how I call it, desirable result. Yeah, result you wanted to get. Alright, but do we have any side effects of washing a car? How do you feel after washing a car? If you do it on your own?
Wet.
Your t-shirt is wet, yes, and you feel
Tired.
tired, yes. So somebody asks me, Ksusha, why are you tired? Yes, so why are you tired? Or people can ask me, why is your t-shirt wet? Yes, so why is So what can I answer? How do I explain that?
I have been washing
My car. Yeah, I can also add, I've been washing my car all day, or all morning, all night. I never know. So that is our side effect. What I need to tell you guys, that side effect is not always bad. For example, people visit me and they say, something smells, yeah, like so good. And I can say, oh, I've been baking a pie. Yes, a good smell. Is it bad? No. But again, when you want to bake a pie, what is your result that you want to get? A pie or a good smell? A pie, of course. Good smell, that's like bonus, yes. Yeah, but again, that's not that result which you wanted to get at the beginning of your activity. Okay, I will just clean and we will summarize everything we've discussed with you. Okay.
What is mean side
Side effect, okay, just a second. I have forgotten. Побочный effect.
Побочный?
Yes. Side effect. May I clean this part? Yep. So let's see how it works. I'm asking myself a question. Am I talking about result? Yeah, so if yes, I use present perfect. Yeah, okay. If it's side effect, well, also some kind of result. Yeah, if it's side effect, I use okay. If it's definitely not a result, yes, we have a duration. Yes, and if we talk about duration, we have two options. State verb, yes, or action verb. If it's a state, we use state verb, like, no. We use present perfect. If it's action verb, like listen, talk, continuous, yes. Yeah, so that's the questions you may ask yourself, yeah, when you are doing an exercise. Yeah, so is it result? Yes, no. Yeah, good result or side effect. Duration, stage or action, yeah, and that's how you choose all those things. Yeah, so one more thing that I wanted to remind you, the formula. Yes, how we form these tenses. So if it's present perfect, subject plus which verbs?
We
Have or has plus
been.
third form or ed, yeah, present perfect. Yes. But if we talk about present perfect continuous, yeah, you may look at your copies, yeah, to see the example.
Have
Mhm.
been plus verb with ing.
Yes. Have has, yeah, appreciate been plus ing. Yeah. That's how it works. Okay. So guys, let's practice. Yep. So in your books, that is class 3 if you work with a digital book. If you work with a paper book, just a sec. Well, that's also class 3, but I will tell you the page. Page 192. 192. That is exercise number 4. Task number 4. In this exercise, you need to open the brackets and put the verbs into the correct tenses. Present perfect or present perfect continuous. People with paper books, pay attention that you have 3 more sentences on the different page. Yes. So you're working individually and you may start. Task number 4. 192. fun. 2 more minutes. Okay, it's the last minute. For checking, so Nastya, sentence number 1 is for you.
Святослава Karchuk has been writing songs for over 20 years. So far, he has written over 200 songs.
Agree? Yeah, so in the first gap, we're talking about
Duration.
duration, and the second?
The result.
Result. Okay, very nice. Vasily?
Jessica has printed her room page. Yes, it looks great.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Sophia?
What's that smell? It's paint. Jessica has been painting her room. When she's going to finish?
Yeah, but when is she going to finish? Right, Kсюша?
Paul has discovered the show Friends. Oh, really? Yes, he has been watching it on Netflix for a week now.
Everything is good, but where do you put the word just in present perfect?
Has just
Discovered. Good. Right, Sveta, number 5.
I don't know.
Okay, but let's try to think. Any ideas? Are we talking about result or long continuous action?
Marco has worked.
Just a second. Do we talk about result, or we're talking about action which started in the past and person is doing it, yeah, or does it every day? So guys, a question for everybody.
Second.
Continuous action.
Continuous action, yeah, because it's not a result. Yeah, we're not talking about just one finished completed action. We say every weekend. Yeah, so it means that he started some weekends ago, and every weekend he goes to the gym to work out, right? So we're talking about continuous process. Yeah, so how would we open the brackets in present perfect continuous?
I don't know.
Okay, we decided that it's present perfect continuous.
Present perfect
Continuous.
has working. Has been working.
Has been working out, yes. Right, Luda?
Hey, do you want to go for a run? No, thanks. I have already worked out today.
Worked out, yes.
Can we just put already after work it out? I have worked it out already.
Yeah, possible. Right, Alana?
I'm sorry. Change.
English.
Change. My husband and I have been going to the same hotel in Egypt every year since 2012. Yes. And I have a question.
Yes.
When we talk I and my husband, what form of verb?
Have. Because I and my husband, we.
Aha.
Okay, Vasily? Number 8.
How many times have you been to the lesson? I think I visited it more than 10 times. You must really like it. How long have you stayed in this hotel?
Been staying because we're talking about duration, right? Nastya, number 9.
I've been trying to find you all morning. Where have you been?
Great. And Sveta, the last one? Come on, let's try. No. Come on. So let's take a look. Yeah. So what's the smell in my room? Are we talking about result or some side effect? Did the action finish a long time ago or
No.
recently? Recently. So for that we use which of them? Perfect or continuous?
No.
For recently finished actions. Perfect or perfect continuous?
I don't know.
Come on, let's return to our copy.
Okay.
Yeah, we have 2 examples about baking. I have baked a pie and I have been baking a pie, that's why my kitchen is dirty. So in which of them we know that action finished short time ago?
Number 2.
Number 2. And we use perfect continuous. Yes? So how do we open the brackets?
Has been smoking.
Has been smoking. Okay, let's take a look at the second part. 2 packs of cigarettes today. Result or duration? 2 packs of cigarettes. Is it result or duration?
Results.
Result. So for result we use
Present perfect.
present perfect. Yes, come on. So how do we open the brackets here?
Has smoked.
Has smoked. Yes. So it's not that challenging, yeah? We just need to analyze. Result, good result or bad? Duration, action or state, and that's it. Alright guys, so we decided that when we talk about side effects, we use present perfect continuous. And I will ask you to imagine that you are families. Yeah, so that's going to be one family group of 3 and another family group of 4. Yeah, so you have to join.
Come on.
Okay, let it be. Yes. Okay, so guys, your families in which something not really nice happens all the time. Yeah, so problems with children or with animals. Yeah, so every time. Huh?
It's usually
Usual family, typical family. Yeah, so every day there is a small disaster. So right now you will get a set of cards. I will ask you to share them equally. Yeah, so like when you play cards, you give the cards to each player. Here you go. So share the cards. Yeah, you don't need to shuffle them. Just share. Yeah, that's okay if somebody has more. That's fine. So you've got the cards with explanations. Yeah, so your cards explain what people have been doing that led them to these troubles. Yeah, so here you go. Yeah, ladies, one set for you. Yeah, so I will ask. No. Just put them in the middle. Yeah. I will ask you to look at the top yellow card. Yeah, so you have the same. Yeah, so we have the baby has got a scratch. Yeah, on the face. Yes, so the baby has got a scratch on the face. Please look at your green cards, and on your green cards you will find an explanation. Yeah, found? Yeah. So, not really. Scratch. What is scratch? Yeah, when I take my nails, I'm like scratch. Okay, a picture with a cat. So, how can we explain it? Why does this baby have a scratch on the face? Because the baby
have been
playing with the cat. Yeah, and baby. No, come on. No, alone. Only one person will have a card with explanation. Only one person has a card with explanation. Yes, so you explain. The baby has been playing with a cat. Okay, so please take another yellow card, look at the problem, and one of you will find an explanation.
your car.
Yeah, my car. No,
It's my car.
okay.
Like that.
Yes.
Okay. So I don't explain.
To speak
My baby
has
got a black very
You.
Quiet. No, don't speak. Yes.
My baby
has got.
That's a good one.
We can say your baby.
Okay.
She just
My baby has got a black eye.
In the evening.
because he has been
Fighting.
Fighting. Yes. With a boy.
because
But, yeah,
No, present perfect continuous. No, all of them are side effects. You explain why we have this side effect.
my boy has
Not fine, but has been searching.
searching.
Yeah, because find it's already result, but the process you try to find has been finding.
My church
She says.
your clothes.
Yes. But Alon, please speak English.
My car.
Speak in Russian, please.
Your clothes are torn. Because my boy has been climbing the tree.
Yes, good.
She has washed her body and she
Has been washing.
washed her body and her head.
Do you have any other ideas? No? Any other cards?
Swimming.
Maybe this one?
Maybe it's the bathroom.
No, it's the person's one. So what has
Bathroom.
She has been
swimming? Yeah, and her side effect, wet hair, yeah? Because usually when you go swimming, you result like 5 kilometers. No, that's a lot. Okay, 500 meters. Yeah, I've been taking a bath, yeah, shower.
Next turn.
Maybe because I can't
has been.
Oh, you even
yes.
gave the names.
I have
Climbing.
I have been late again because
he was older.
I have been
Maybe climbing on.
I have late.
Climbing.
Late. No, but again, the woman says, you're late again. And the person says, I have been late again. He explains why.
Because I want to say
She want to.
I've been late again because I can't. I have.
30 minutes.
Yeah, but maybe this one.
Yeah.
What has he been doing? He's late from work to home.
Black
Being late again.
It's because I have been playing in computer games on computer.
Come on, that's not a computer game.
Working.
He has been working all
I
night.
have been working.
Working.
Of course.
And it's home.
Yes. That's the wife waiting for him. Are you late again?
It's my card. I've been playing football all day.
What's happened to the smell? It's because I have been doing my experiments.
Yeah, he wants to
Smoke
The smell of flowers.
from the
no, he is
Maybe
bones. Yeah.
there is smoke coming from the kitchen. It's because I have been cooking.
Burning my sausage.
Well, no, I have burnt my sausages, that's already a result. But I've been cooking, that's... Yes.
How can we explain this card?
The dog has been digging something in the garden. Yes.
What did you
What digging?
because
Digging a hole? Yeah, or
wife,
just digging a hole.
has
Yes.
been painting.
Yes.
And what
The wall.
English
No,
this
no,
part of body.
This one?
I've been trying to make it English.
Has been painting.
Bone. You can say the dog has been trying to hide a bone. Hide a bone.
On the text helps us to find out the reason.
Guys, one more minute.
Boys have been playing with.
Do you know the word sick?
Sick.
No, when you eat, for example, too much of something, or the food is not fresh, you return the food back.
Yeah. Try to explain.
Because he has been eating very much sausages or a lot of
I think it's something
your hair wet.
Hair is sausages or no, sausages or
Been swimming in the river.
what river or lake or something or
Why is your room is such a terrible mess? In such a terrible
Yes, dirty room.
Why is your room in such a terrible mess?
Not accurate.
This.
Yeah,
I have been trying to find out my t-shirt.
find out, but just find. Find.
Find.
I've been trying to
Baby
find.
has been painting.
Jam all the day.
All the day.
Alright, thank you. Thank you very much, guys.
Very quiet.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, we're finishing. So tell me please, what was the most terrible situation in your family? What do you think?
My child was sick.
Okay,
Maybe
Paint on the
ceiling.
Ceiling.
Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, ladies, what about you? What do you think? What was the most terrible situation? Hmm? Yeah, ladies, I'm talking to you. Girls.
Dirty baby.
Dirty baby. Okay.
No.
That was
do it really often, and I didn't worry about it.
okay. Oh,
Scratching face.
scratch it. Yeah.
Scratch
It is that. Yeah, because you just look somewhere else. Yeah, and it may
It's
happen.
dangerous because I see.
That's true. That's true. All right, guys. So what we're going to do next is task number 5 in your books. So for this task, we need to discover how long your partners have been doing the activities in the box. But before we start, I want you to write down the questions. Yeah, so all these questions will start with the same question word, how long. Yeah, and take a look. If we have know your best friend, how do we form? It's a state, yes? Yeah, so Sophia, how do we form a question?
How long have you known your best friend?
Your best friend. Good. If we take a look at another one, live in your house or flat. Action state.
Actually,
So, Alan, how do we ask a question?
How long have you lived in your house?
Is it okay to ask been living?
No.
Living.
Yes. State action. How long have you been living in your house? I asked you, is it state or action? You told me that it's action. So we use present perfect continuous. Yes. So guys, your task is to write down all the questions that you will ask. Choose between present perfect and present perfect continuous.
знаю адреси. Я тобі сказав, які будинок, де я не скажу. Ну, що ти не записав? Зараз в мене з собою нема тебе. Там біля зупинки Романа Ролана, цей будинок.
Let's check. Yes, as a main idea, you're checking simple continuous, simple continuous. Yep, the same. Right, so guys, what I will ask you to do right now is to ask these questions to different people in the class. Yes, and you may ask them for some details, like who likes the city, or who is your, for example, communication teacher, yes, and so on, right? So you start with your nearest partners, one question, then you go to somebody else. You may start. Okay. No, say I have known my best friend for tra-ta-ta.
I have known my best friend for 20 years.
No one said no one exists.
How long have you been living in the house?
For 15 years.
Since 2000. One.
How long have you been studying English? That's interesting.
I have been studying English since first class in school. It's about since 2004. It's a best answer.
Okay. How long have you been living in this city?
In the city,
I have lived in the city.
I have been living in the city for
I have had my phone for
35 years.
Do you like?
Yes. I born there.
I was born, yeah,
I was born there and grow up.
Yeah, I grew up, yes. Still can hear it.
How long have you known your English teacher?
Communication.
I have known her for 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
What's the correct answer?
How long have you favorite singer band? What band? It your favorite?
My favorite band
Remember.
I mentioned before, and I have been, and I have liked this band for 4 years. I know him for 4 years.
I've known
I've known this band for 4 years, and how long have you had this band? How long have you been working in your company? If you first question, are you working now?
Okay, guys, switch the partners. Go to somebody else. Go to different people. Switch. Maternity leave.
I am.
No, that's okay. You may sit there.
How long?
I'm on
Have you
maternity
been
leave.
living?
I'm on maternity leave.
I have
Sit. That's okay.
I have this question already.
How to say that? Further.
in my flat for 5 years. I have known my best friends
in the house
since I have studied in the university.
Okay, I have been living in house for 4 years.
I have
How long you have been
studied
No.
English.
I have
I have been studying English from
We use
since my
continuous. Yes, of course.
since my school.
have been studying
School years.
How long have you been
2 years ago.
studying?
I have been studying my English since my school years.
40 years.
years.
Without.
Have you been How long
Situation.
have
I have been
from school? I've been living
exercising in the gym.
since I was born. How long have you lived here?
20 minutes? Superwoman!
I have been
Yeah, but very good.
I have lived.
No, just tell me, when did you count? When did you start going to the gym?
Since 15.
Or doing exercise? A year ago. So you can say, I have been working out or going to the gym for, yes.
Your question. How long have you been studying English?
I've been
So what
studying
do
English.
you can you know your English teacher?
English teacher
When I was born,
Since I was born, yeah, of course. Since I finished school, since last Christmas,
When I was a child.
since I studied.
since I finished university, or since I started university. Because since I studied, yeah, it's not really a point of time.
How long have you had your
Yes, it's a period of time studying at university.
How long have I been studying?
Period of time, yes.
I have been studying English
Since
I was pupil,
since I was a pupil.
At
Yes,
school.
yes.
or since I was studying school. Oh, I studied at school.
Since school, you may say.
Since
School, without at. Since school.
Since
School, yes. Okay, thank you very much. Can we take your seats, guys? Pay attention. Is it okay to say I live in Kiev for 5 years?
I have been.
Yes. Yeah, so if you use present simple, it's not okay to say for 5 years. Because present simple shows a regular action, habit, yes, like now, and it shows some kind of effect. Right? But we use perfect and perfect continuous to show the connection between past and present. Yeah, so I've been living in Kiev for 5 years. And basically it's also okay to say I've lived in Kiev for 5 years.
What difference?
In this case, no difference. Yeah, so both of them are okay. So when we talk about such verb as live, yeah, we can say that this verb is special, and that's okay to use it in both simple or continuous when you talk about duration. I've lived for 5 years, I've been living for 5 years, wherever. The same situation, I've worked here for 8 years, and I've been working here for 8 years. Yes, the same story. Then you use these verbs and talk about duration, no matter is it simple or continuous. But never present simple. Yes? Okay, right. Ksush, have you discovered anything interesting about your classmates?
Yes.
Yeah, what was that?
About how long have you been exercising in the gym? Someone haven't been exercising in the gym now at the moment. Somebody for 1 year.
So people are doing sport in this class, yes? Okay, right.
Sorry, I missed.
No difference.
What-
No difference. Both of them are okay.
But
When we talk about live and work about duration.
so both are still continuous.
Yeah, of course. All right, Nastya, what have you discovered?
I have to see what's the question.
Like, for example, know your English teacher or have mobile phone.
I've found
Mm-hmm.
that Vasil have been has been knowing his communication teacher for 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Can we say has been knowing?
Had known.
Has known. Mm-hmm. Right. Alon, what have you discovered about Luda, for example?
Luda. Luda has been living in your flat.
I've never seen you there, Luda. Okay, you're like ninja, yes, you can hide, yes, everywhere.
Your flat for 5 years.
Okay, hi, thank you. Thank you very much for sharing. So guys, for today that's it. As for your homework, please mark in your books. Task number 2. I guess I'll write it on the board. Task 2. Then tasks from 7 till 10. So 2, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What about
No.
third class?
No. Well, if you want, you may do that, but no. Well, again, if you want to do the tasks I'm not asking you about, you can do them. Yeah, if you want. If not, that's up to you. Yes, don't forget that we're checking. At the end of the book with the keys. And over here we're just discussing the questions. Thank you very much, and I see you next time on the 15th of March. 8th of March, that is a day off. We are relaxing, drinking champagne, and so on.
I found that you are teaching some additional classes.
Yes, board games.
Board games, yes, and it resolved very fast.
I'm sorry. Yeah, so you should check. You should check it on Monday at 12.
On Monday at 12, I will check it. Okay, I want to...
Did you join Telegram channel?
No.
There is a Telegram channel I created, so when you want to register, you see the description of my board games club, and there is a Telegram channel where I always write that, hey guys, you may join board games club.
What about this class?
Oh, we're just playing different board games in English. Yes. Yeah, so for example, this week we're playing code names. Yeah, nice game to practice English vocab. And over here just send the rules so guys can watch. Yes, and they usually write, okay, we have one extra place for tomorrow, or please join the club, different places. So if you join the Telegram, welcome. И по просьбе Алены я говорю, подписывайтесь на мой канал, ставьте лайки. Ален, я даже сказала, что я по твоей просьбе. Подписывайтесь на мой YouTube канал, ставьте лайки. Ты выключила? Да, наверное. Давайте.